Hi folks, it's Maureen here, Stitchy Mac, and I am back in my car, as you will see. I'm just glad you can't see out the front window because the birds have, you know, my car is now polka dot white at the front. It's very nice. Yeah, so we're back. It's the end of March. It's end of March and it's grey and miserable. It's been grey and miserable forever. We had a sunny day the other day. That's been it, first sunny day. So I'm just going to go through what I've worked on for the last, is it 2 or 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks? In March, essentially. So in March, my first whip go, well, one of the two whip go numbers that were called came up as my Nora Corbett Christmas Eve Courier. Still, oh, who is this in? Oh, Vixen. This is Vixen. So yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And my goal for this year is just to get it finished. And actually, that's quite achievable. It's not, this isn't a hugely complicated one. And you'll see it's just, she's a big girl as our Vixen. But yeah, it's not too bad. I'll just show you this. So I've worked on this quite a few days. It was really nice. I was off work for like a week and a half. I was away for a few days and then I was at home, so I got lots and lots of stitching done. So as you will see, so when I started this, I thought I was further along than I was. I think I'd done like 10 stitches there. I really did think I had done more. I was like, oh, I haven't. And then I sat, so I did more of the border, and then I sat and did this lovely antlers. Only sat one Sunday morning, only to find I was like completely out, and I mean completely out. I was over here somewhere. There was no getting around it, so I had to take it all back out again. But yeah, as you'll see, so I've made quite good progress. I mean, this hasn't even been like a slog. So I've done his big, I think it's a she. Vixen's a she, isn't she? But then it's big, huge antlers. So do they? See, Vixen, I would say is a she, but I don't know if she's have antlers. So maybe it's a he. Anyway, the deer, the gender fluid deer, has a lovely big bow, and then some lovely. This is a big wreath around their neck. This I've changed up a couple. This was some Karen wild, you know the ones, the wildflowers that are like a $5. I was just like, I ain't paying that. So I've just used, this is a gentle arch one that's kind of slightly variegated, and it's the same in there. I've just used a slightly different green. And now it's raining again. So yeah, so I've still got all the body and everything to do, but it's such a nice easy stitch, and this is on Sparkly's fabric, so you know it's just a nice stitch. So yeah, so my goal is to finish the deer. Oh, excuse me, I've been coughing and sneezing. I'm like, I really hope I don't have another cold. I'm over it. Seriously, over it. Right. This is, I don't even know why I don't know why I was stitching this. Maybe it was I know. Was it that, no, I know. But it might have been the color thingy for full coverage. I really wish, bear with me while I look at my trusty little book and see why I possibly was working on Snow White. It was the full coverage fanatics colors, like 8 colors of the month kind of thing. That's fine. So it must have been yellow. I'm gonna go that it was yellow this time. So this is my Neni Designs Snow White, Mucha Snow White. Unfortunately, I don't think you can get it anymore. I've not been able to find a copy of it anywhere. As you will see, it's a very, well, you won't see from that because it's black and white. But if you could see it in colour, it's a very Disney Disney Snow White. It's not a fairy tale Snow White, it's a Disney Snow White. But it is freaking gorgeous, and we'll put it up the right way. So as you will see, this is now the great thing with this was when I bought this, obviously I started it on paper, which was a bit of a nightmare, because as you will see, it's really detailed up around here. It's like a Tiffany glass kind of window. And then I tried to get it on Pattern Keeper, and it just was a bit screwy with the all the lines that had like a horizontal or vertical line in it, just they all became one symbol, and it was very confusing. So then I got it back out again this time, and I thought, oh, you know something, I'm just going to upload it again to Pattern Keeper, because it's quite good just to have a list of all the numbers, etc. And when I put it on this time, lo and behold, it picked up all the correct symbols. So I am now I've filled it all in Pattern Keeper, and I've brought it all up to date, so I can now stitch on Pattern Keeper, and holy god, that makes life so much easier. So I've done quite a good bit of progress all around here, and as you'll see, so that's her hair. That's the classic Disney yellow. This is working down. Yeah, that's her hair, and that's kind of her sleeves. My only thing is that I have found, well, let me show you this. Sorry. This here is like, it's like ecru or cream, and it's all the way down. Like, it's lots and lots of it. If I'd realised that, that's, see again, if I'd been aware of that in Pattern Keeper, I just don't know why I didn't click. I could have done it on like a nice fabric and done like that and her, you know, background, taking all the background out. But it's kind of gradient as well. It's not like a completely solid colour. It kind of, there is a kind of gradient to it. I can't restart things. I see people going, no, I've changed my mind, I want to do this on a different piece of fabric, and I'm like, no, not for me. I like, once I've made that commitment, that's it, it's done. So the other piece, sorry, I will, Christmas, I've left one at home. My other whipple piece was my May house, my little French house, which is finished, and in my ironing basket. And so if I remember, I'll try and remember for the next time to get it. I gave it a good iron, and then it got squished up again in the iron basket, but I'll make it up into me flat fold. So the other piece another piece I worked on this month is my Love Life thread Paradise Small, which in my head I've always called Sunset, and I've realised on my plans, I had planned in February for the Full Coverage Fanatics colours, orange was going to be Sunset. So I got this out and worked on it, and then realised, oh no, it wasn't this, it's the Carolyn Manning Shooting Stars, I think it is, Sunset, which is the orange one. So now I've got to find, because I like to work on all my stuff at least once a year. So now I've got to try and fit it in somewhere, because I need to. So anyway, I got it out in February, and then I've decided, I had a wee moment, and an epiphany one night, and I was like, I really need to get some of these whips down. There's some of these that really have been hanging around for, they're starting to outstay their welcome. So this is one of them. I absolutely love it. I'm like, because I just have been working on like for the Tour de France, and I'm so now kind of, again, this is just a paper pattern, so I think I'm nearly I'm kind of over halfway, and it's an easy stitch. So I worked on it in February, and then just this month I did a few more stitches in there, I think, just to kind of tidy it up. Oh, I know exactly why I did it. It was green. It was for a St. Patrick's Day thing. That's why I was like, I did the green. So I used the green for that. So I'm going to kind of just, look at it, it's so freaking lovely. It's so lovely. So we all go, it kind of goes greens and blues now. Over into the blues. So yeah, so I'm gonna try and work on it kind of every month. I'll try and, if there's any challenges or anything, like any excuse I can use, just to make a bit more progress. Because like I say, there's a few that are, yeah, outstaying their welcome, I think is the polite term. And I don't mind, I have lots of whips. I got some like 40 some whips, and there's a lot of them. I might only work on them once a year. That doesn't bother me. I'm kind of, but I think next year there's a few, so I think I'm gonna focus on like getting that finishing a memorabilia, because I think I've got like I've got about 4 of them. There's Bella Filipinas I want to start, so I want to have one of them. Try and kind of categorize it. Also, I'm kind of working on one of each thing, like my Nora Corbett, the reindeer. That's kind of my others, kind of my large others. So I'll do it, and then the next one that comes up, I'll work on it and try and get stuff finished. Just so I get a few finishes, and then so I'll focus on a few, and then but then still work on a lot. Does that make sense? Focus on a few, but keep a lot, and I'll probably start some more as well. And at some point, they might then become a focus piece. They might not. They might just sit in a cupboard and get dusty. But I love having all the different stuff to do. So that was. Right, so I was my whip go. My had my other, which was that one. Oh, right, right, yeah, and so I've just, yeah, that was it. Gosh, we're nearly into April, guys. So, obviously, the other thing I work on every month is my big, huge Cartographica. Cartographica, oh my god, it's filthy, and it was the last time I looked at it. And so I have made it. Right across. Right, so there we are. See? And corner to corner. That's the end. That's the end of it, folks. So this month I think I did 4,000 stitches because I'd only done 2,000 last time. So I tried to do 3,000 a month. So I worked essentially, I think it started around about here. So I did all of this. I just worked all the way right across. And then I'll start. I haven't said what go down there. I might just, I don't know. I just kind of take it as it comes. But there, sorry, I'll try and, oh, look at that. Look how gorgeous that is. It doesn't smell too good. Let me just tell you that. I cannot wait for a good sunny day. Get this, a wee soak and a hang out on the line, because oh my lordy. Yeah, so I think I might work down a wee bit, come round and do this wee board and come down a bit, and then start on the next big wheel. But yeah, I love this piece. So like I said, doing that every month for the rest of my life. I should know. So I'll be at 30%. So I'm another 7 years. You know, that's not ridiculous. So another 7 years. So that'll take me up to 52 now. So 59. Yeah, good God, I'll not even be 60. That just makes me feel a bit. 60. What the? Sorry, I'm going to sit and have a moment of contemplation. And that, I don't understand. I'm married, but I'm going to be 60 next year. That's. As everyone says, it seems like an absolute blink since you were 20 and 30. Excuse me. So yeah, that's it. So March, yeah, it was really nice. Like I said, I had a week and a half off. I was away for a few days with some friends, and then I went a couple of nights out. Me and my daughter did a couple of nights out. We went to see Giovanni. If you watch Strictly, Giovanni. I went to see a show for him, and it was actually really good. I didn't really know what to expect, but it was like a song and dance kind of thing. It was really good. And then the next night we went up to Glasgow and went to see Sam Ryder, and that was quite good, but a little bit. it was good because I just would. He obviously has got like he's got a couple of songs, then he's got an album out, and you're like, well, I really don't know any of these songs. I would have preferred if he'd done a few more covers just to kind of break it up a bit and have a bit more of a boogie. But yeah, that was good. So, and then I came back to work this week, and I don't think of it ending in April. Because apparently there is a retreat. There is the Scottish Stitching retreat on, but I'm not going to it, so it doesn't exist in my world. So yeah, I don't think I've actually got anything planned for April. So I've got a few. It's not too bad. The way the bank holidays go, I've taken like 2 days off, and so I'm not gonna have like a full week at work for a few weeks. Like I'm only working 4-day weeks. Yeah. That is the way to go. So hopefully lots of stitching in April. What have I got to stitch for in April? Cartographica, my Bienvenue à la Montagne. My wee Sleeping Princess, which is one of my Marabillas. I'm excited to get that out. And oh, I've not put that one there. My Full Coverage Fanatics monthly one is, I think the cut is the green, so I'm doing my red and yellow poppies, but it's because a lot of that is green. I think, yeah. So I'm looking forward to getting that back out again because I haven't seen it for a while. And then I'm going to watch, I'm going to finish watching The Gold this week. That's been really good. I've only got 2 episodes to go. I've really enjoyed that. I'm going to watch that. Catch Up with Married at First Sight. I think that's my weekend plans. Catch Up with Married at First Sight, Australia. Latest season of that. And yeah. Oh, Grand Prix on this week. Excellent. So that's my plans for this weekend. And like I say, as always, lots of stitching. So, where are we at? 17 minutes, right? Okay. I was hoping the rain would have gone off by now because I'm going to have to bomb it back across the car park now. It's really not nice. So, just want to say thank you. Thank you to anyone that's been here before. Thank you if you've not been here before. Give me a wee like, a wee comment. Tammy, hi. I hope you're feeling better soon. And yeah, that's me. Done. Okay. Bye-bye.